So after a successful year of being in business, you're then going to need to file your taxes. So you're going to be going to an accountant and filing your business taxes to make sure that you are up to date with the money that you owe the IRS. So throughout this process, which is why it's very important to get something like QuickBooks as soon as possible, you're able to keep track of your monthly and even weekly expenses, knowing that you are making money, you're tracking all of your receipts, and that everything is up to date, so that way you're able to easily print off your reports and bring them to a CPA, so that way you can file your taxes professionally and get everything done so you are legally up to date with what the IRS requires each year. Also, this will help you save tons of money at the end of the year with deductions that the CPA is able to give you. Now, QuickBooks is going to be an accounting software package developed and marketed by Intuit. Intuit does offer payroll services, as well as they own MailChimp, which, is going to be your email and text blast service. So you can really use Intuit for several different things as an all-in-one. Now, they are mainly geared towards small and medium-sized businesses. And again, they're going to offer many different cloud-based versions of different applications that include business payments, manage and pay bills, and payroll functions. Now, I do recommend to not accept payments through QuickBooks. Again, I recommend having a real CRM software like Jobber. It's just better set up for home service businesses like junk removal. But when it comes to managing and paying bills and even doing payroll through QuickBooks, that can be a great option to where you're using one software for several different things. Now, as you grow your company, it is going to be important to then outsource this to a professional CPA or accounting service business, because you, as the business owner, have more important things to focus on, not to mention that taxes for the average person can be very confusing. You need to be focusing on growing and scaling the business, not trying to learn the tax code, because you're not a lawyer, you're not a CPA. So if you're not going to school to that or starting a business for that, then you need to outsource that and delegate the things that you do not need to focus on. That way you're able to remove the stress, hire an expert, but until then, QuickBooks is going to do you just fine. Now, this is a source from Google that on average, a monthly outsourced CPA service, depending on the size of your business, can cost anywhere from $1,000 to $12,000. Now, I don't want you to get scared by that $12,000 number, because for junk removal, especially with a few employees, your price per month is not going to be nearly that size. That is going to be for a giant business. And especially if you're a single member or only have one or two employees under you, you can probably get it for under $1,000. But this is the average across the entire United States. So just keep that in mind, that you could be paying an extra $500 to $1,000 per month when it is time to get a certified personal accountant on board as a monthly retainer, which is also very important to make sure that you have your monthly revenue numbers in check so that you're able to afford this and you're not scraping by every single month. Now, again, I do recommend getting QuickBooks. It's what we use. You can try it for 30 days for free if you just go to quickbooks.com or type it in on Google. They're also going to offer you 3 months at 50% discount. After that 3 months, the first one will be $35, which is what we currently pay every single month. This one works just fine, even after being 2 years in business. As we grow, we will eventually upgrade our account or get our own CPA. Now, again, as you can see, for the first 3 months, it's cut in half. So you'll be paying $17.50 per month for the basic, $49.50 for the plus, and $117.50 for the advanced, with tons and tons and tons of features depending on which option you choose. But I'm telling you right now that even this simple one, starting off from the gate, has tons of features that will be plenty enough for you to understand and to run your business, as well as get you prepared for tax time. So when it's time to get started for taxes, it's important to make sure you have tracked your yearly revenue and your expenses, and that is why QuickBooks is amazing for this. So it's important to go ahead and get that as soon as possible and start saving you time and money.